SPACEX Starship Updates. Sn5 static fire updates and SPACEX increasing its production facility. Things are getting interesting at SPACEX factory. Let's begin our episode. Starship Sn5 is finally set to begin Raptor engine testing this weekend after a successful cryogenic proof test on July 1st. If the static fire test is successful, it will clear the way for a 150-meter halt test as early as next week. The 150-meter halt will be the first test flight of a full-scale Starship tank section. A successful cryogenic proof test on July 1st verified that Starship Sn5 can withstand the forces associated with engine testing. These forces include the pressure created by the cryogenic propellants and the thrust from the Raptor engine. Ahead of the static fire test, the hydraulic thrust simulator, used for the proof testing, was removed to make way for a Raptor engine. Raptor Sn27 is the engine chosen for use on Sn5. A little less than 2 months have passed since SpaceX unexpectedly destroyed its latest Starship prototype in South Texas. Shortly after a static fire test of this vehicle in late May of Sn4, an issue with the ground systems prompted a dramatic explosion, destroying the large vehicle and seriously damaging its test stand. Since that failure, SpaceX has, if anything, accelerated work in South Texas. The company completed development of a second test stand for Starship and began construction of several new prototypes. In addition to finishing Sn5, which was moved to the test stand earlier this month, components of the 6th, 7th, and even 8th Starship vehicles are in various states of construction at SpaceX's South Texas rocket factory. Now, the time has come for fire again, with engineers readying Sn5 for additional tests. Let's hope it will success. It is not clear whether the company will conduct just a single static fire test or more than one. However, if these tests are successful, the company may try launching the full-scale prototype on a 150-meter test flight. There have also been signs that SpaceX may begin development and testing of the Super Heavy rocket relatively soon in South Texas. This is the gargantuan first-stage rocket that will power the Starship vehicle, which is the upper stage, into low Earth orbit. SpaceX has rapidly grown its Starship production facilities over the last 6 months. Here's a view from the east side. This is for this episode. Hope Sn5 static fire test success. Stay tuned for upcoming updates. Make sure subscribe my channel.